guys, welcome back to another edition of One Room Schoolhouse, although we're not really in the same schoolroom. We are finishing up construction over at Wall Builders, but actually we are over in Irving right now at Mercury One facility. We are getting ready for the Summer Institute program, formerly known as the Leadership Training Program. We have college kids coming from all over the nation, and they're going to be hanging out with us this summer. But as we're getting ready for that, one of the things we recognize is that June 6th is a very important historic day looking back to World War II. It's when the D-Day operation kicked off. And looking back historically, America's been a part of a lot of major wars, and certainly there have been moments where there was great loss of life. In terms of significance in world history, D-Day is certainly one of the more significant days in military history. And a lot of really cool artifacts we want to show you, some of them actually from D-Day, some of them surrounding the context of D-Day. Now, there's probably a lot of other videos and social media posts and articles out there right now about D-Day, so we won't go through a lot of the very basic history because you'll see that in a lot of places, but there are some cool artifacts we want to show you. The first one is this big flag right here. We actually have a couple of different flags that were there on D-Day. This is one of those flags from D-Day. You see it's missing a lot of pieces. Just the nature of the battle of what went on. I think we've probably shown one of our other D-Day flags before, but this is a part of military history. Certainly this flag was a part of one of the most significant operations of World War II. But Jonathan, to me, these are even probably more cool on a different level.
Yeah, so these are two artifacts which we had over in the American Journey Experience Vault. And what they are is they were originally top secret plans for going into the beachhead on Normandy. So Normandy beaches, it's in France, they are invading, crossing the English Channel to get there, and you can actually see on this one right here, you have some of the areas marked off where the minesweeper vessels have gone in and cleared a path. So where the invasion ships will be traveling, you can even see you have Utah Beach right there, Omaha Beach. Now this one over here, this bigger map, is also one of those kind of pre-invasion planning maps. You can see the channel right here, you have the beaches, you can actually see, you have Utah, you have Omaha, you have Gold, Juneau, Sword. You can see where some of the highlighted positions are. You have the key over here, top secret up right here, but it's actually a part of the British military intelligence archives. This is actually dated April 14th, 1944, so in the months leading up to the D-Day invasion. So some really important and significant pieces that we have. Now obviously these aren't top secret anymore because, spoiler alert, D-Day happened, we won it. It really, that is one of the most significant days in modern history where the Allies start pushing Hitler and the Nazis back out of Europe. It really changes the course of the war and really world history. Yeah,
and it's so cool to think about that Dwight Eisenhower is one of the guys really responsible for much of this operation and invasion. And so this is a British map, but both of these are top secret as they're looking at operation. And so, arguably, these are the kind of things that Dwight Eisenhower is looking at as they're planning out this strategy for northern France. It's one of those things that certainly we want to recognize important dates in American history. And D-Day is absolutely an important date. There were many lives lost. There was so much courage and sacrifice surrounding what happened in World War II, and so many names worth remembering. We definitely will try to spend time going through and telling you some of those names, telling you more of those stories. But these are some pretty cool artifacts, top secret maps, a flag from D-Day behind us. So some really cool things, and certainly on June 6th, we want to remember the sacrifice the military have made literally for hundreds of years in this nation to help us be free. And June 6th, the day we should remember in American history.